narcissists panic and fear when they can't control their victims. Welcome to today's video, where we're going to uncover the secrets to driving narcissists absolutely wild. If you've ever tangled with a narcissist, you know how exhausting and infuriating it can be. These self-absorbed individuals manipulate others for their own benefit, treating people like mere stepping stones. But what if you could flip the script? In this episode, we'll delve into 6 powerful traits and behaviors that can make you immune to their tricks and send them reeling. From setting rock-solid boundaries to radiating genuine confidence, these tips will not only protect you, but also expose the narcissist's weaknesses. We'll reveal why narcissists can't stand those they can't control, how they react when confronted with someone who is fearless, and why they are jealous of successful, independent individuals. By the end of this video, you'll have practical strategies to keep narcissists at a distance and maintain your peace of mind. If you're ready to reclaim your power and drive narcissists up the wall, stay tuned and let's dive right in. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. Let's get started. Narcissists are selfish individuals who use others to further their own interests. They are incredibly harmful to engage with, as they see us only as tools for their advancement. A narcissist cares solely about themselves, with their needs towering above all else. For a narcissist, there's nothing more infuriating than encountering someone they can't manipulate. This type of person embodies qualities that a narcissist simply cannot tolerate, making them an even more formidable adversary. Such individuals are the worst nightmare for a narcissist, potentially driving them to madness. To a narcissist, the idea of defeat is unbearable. Losing in any context, whether in a game, a moral argument, or a relationship, is a painful reminder that they are not in control. Just the possibility of defeat can push them to the brink of insanity. That's why they are willing to go to any lengths to eliminate the threat posed by these people. The kind of person who can truly unsettle a narcissist is one who embodies all the traits they despise in others. Today, I'll discuss some behaviors that drive narcissists the craziest. If you possess at least 2 of these traits and maintain your composure, the narcissist will likely lose interest in you very quickly. First, people who fiercely protect their boundaries. Narcissists find themselves backed into a corner by individuals who know and uphold their limits. These people are not to be underestimated. They have no interest in bending to anyone's will. When narcissists try to impose their desires, they are met with a resounding no. Sticking to your principles and refusing to yield when narcissists overstep their bounds drives them mad. Repeatedly standing your ground infuriates them, especially when you consistently thwart their attempts at control. Second, fearless and bold individuals. Narcissists are rattled by those who show no fear. These brave souls confront or correct a narcissist without hesitation. They are quick to call out the narcissist's lies and dishonesty, doing so without a second thought. Naturally, narcissists struggle to coexist with these fearless individuals, as their unflinching nature keeps the narcissist on edge. Third, those unimpressed by the narcissist's facade. The third type of person who drives narcissists crazy is someone who isn't impressed by their facade. These discerning individuals see through the narcissist's fabricated self-image. They don't offer praise or admiration easily, instead seeking proof of genuine accomplishments. It takes more than a charming smile and a polished appearance to earn their trust. Narcissists, who rely on superficial charm and lack substantive achievements, find it impossible to connect with such discerning individuals. By embodying these traits, you become a formidable force against narcissists. They despise those who protect their boundaries, exhibit bravery, and remain unimpressed by hollow pretenses. These qualities disrupt the narcissist's carefully constructed world, leaving them in turmoil. Fourth, someone who makes a narcissist feel insignificant. The fourth type of person is one who makes the narcissist feel small and inconsequential. This person inherently distrusts the narcissist and avoids them whenever possible. Narcissists won't invite them over, and they won't accept any invitations from the narcissist. They have no desire to spend any more time with the narcissist than absolutely necessary. When the narcissist acts out, they are more likely to ignore them or employ the grey rock method, offering no reaction. This leaves the narcissist with no chance to plant their seeds of manipulation. Even if the narcissist has a scheme, they would need to think long and hard before trying to challenge such a person. Fifth, the successful individual who surpasses the narcissist. Nothing is more infuriating for a narcissist than encountering someone who is more successful or possesses something they lack. Perhaps the narcissist is unmarried, while the other person is in a happy relationship. Or the narcissist might lack a car or a house, while the other person enjoys these luxuries. Even small disparities, like the ability to travel, can drive a narcissist crazy. Narcissists cannot stand when others have or do something they cannot. Their envious nature means they detest seeing anyone outshine them, no matter how trivial the success might seem. The sixth and final criterion for today is a person who thrives independently. A free-spirited individual enjoys life and pursues their dreams regardless of others' opinions. They are indifferent to how others perceive them or their appearance. Narcissists detest those who are happy on their own, but free spirits are typically cheerful and easygoing. To narcissists, genuine happiness and joy in others are incredibly irritating. The narcissist will never be able to attain what these individuals have, and just thinking about it drives them crazy. Narcissists also dislike people who dominate conversations because it makes them feel less significant. Additionally, those who readily admit their mistakes are much more admirable. Narcissists love to boast about their greatness and achievements. They often engage in complaining, gossiping, and telling embellished stories. Most of what they say is exaggerated. The worst thing for a narcissist is someone who talks a lot and tells the truth, as a strong personality can captivate and engage others. In the end, it all comes down to one word: authenticity. This is the common thread that ties all these traits together. A genuine character means a person is sincere in all they do. Whenever you interact with them, what you see is what you get. Narcissists, on the other hand, are fake and insincere, believing everyone else is the same. They think that honest people have no place in the world, and that everyone must behave as they do. Genuine individuals make narcissists feel angry, frustrated, and uncomfortable, driving them to retreat. This person also has the advantage of understanding how narcissists operate. Narcissists know they can't easily deceive this individual, who stands a good chance of uncovering their true nature. Consequently, narcissists often devise escape plans or go to great lengths to avoid these people, ensuring they don't become targets. These individuals align with the truth, something narcissists deeply despise. They are honest with themselves and with everyone they interact with, making narcissists avoid them for fear of hearing or facing the truth. Narcissists fear these people because they embody qualities the narcissist lacks. These traits and behaviors serve as a beacon of truth, thwarting narcissists' harmful actions. Narcissists can only try to plant seeds of doubt and suspicion, hoping some will take root or that they will find allies who agree with their view of the person they aim to control. To get rid of such an individual, narcissists must concoct elaborate schemes. When they can't control or influence someone, they become hostile. The worst nightmares for narcissists are people who possess multiple traits discussed today. They are consistently honest, set clear boundaries, and show no fear around the narcissist. They speak the truth, have a healthy outlook on life, and maintain a strong sense of self-respect and wonder. Even though this may not seem paramount, they recognize the danger and keep their distance. The narcissist is powerless against this. This concludes today's video. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to share them in the comments below. Consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. We appreciate your support. Thank you for watching.
When a narcissist realizes they have lost to you, here's how they react. Salutations, everyone. It's truly delightful to welcome you back to our gathering. Today, we embark on a captivating journey deep into the recesses of the human psyche, with a keen focus on the pivotal moment when a narcissist grapples with the stark reality of their loss. Take a moment to let the gravity of this revelation sink in. Should you find yourself resonating with our expedition, we warmly invite you to express your support by engaging with our content. Leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and generously share our insights with your circle. Furthermore, for those seeking a more immersive exploration into the intricate realm of narcissism, be sure not to overlook our complimentary course, Narcissism 101, Unveiling the Red Flags, Charting Your Course to Liberation, and Cultivating a Revitalized Existence. Be sure to peruse the description for access to this invaluable resource. Now, let us plunge into the profound repercussions that unfold when a narcissist is confronted with the daunting prospect of losing it all. In simpler terms, the narcissist eventually comes to terms with the stark reality that they've forfeited something invaluable, you. This epiphany strikes them with force, prompting them to peer beyond the confines of a single failed relationship. They begin to grasp the extent of the havoc they've wreaked on all their interpersonal connections, owing to their self-centered demeanor. Narcissists are adept at manipulating and inflicting harm upon others, often without even realizing the magnitude of their actions. They weave webs of deceit and sow seeds of discord, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. While this may not have been apparent during the initial stages of your involvement, the picture is now coming into sharper focus. When the narcissist confronts their own downfall, a torrent of regret and sorrow floods their consciousness. They come to the sobering realization that they're not omnipotent beings but merely ordinary individuals, subject to the same vulnerabilities as everyone else. In moments of introspection, they cast a backward glance at the wreckage they've wrought, ruining the missed opportunities, the lives they've tarnished, and the facade they've maintained. It's only then that the stark truth dawns upon them. A life built on deceit and manipulation leads inexorably to isolation and desolation. For those who've borne the brunt of a narcissist's cruelty, the road to recovery resembles an arduous odyssey, fraught with trials and tribulations. It demands unwavering fortitude and unwavering resolve to confront each painful recollection head-on. Yet, with steadfast determination, one can gradually retrace their steps back to selfhood, wresting back the autonomy that the narcissist so callously usurped. Amidst the journey toward healing, the question of forgiveness often looms large. Can one find it in themselves to pardon the narcissist for the anguish they've inflicted? However, before the prospect of forgiveness can even be entertained, there lies a Herculean task ahead. Breaking free from the bonds of trauma, reconstructing one's social fabric, and perhaps even embarking on a fresh start in unfamiliar terrain are all integral facets of this transformative process. But let's not be beguiled. Extending forgiveness to a narcissist is akin to expecting swine to take wing. These Machiavellian schemers insinuate themselves into your life, ensnaring you in a labyrinth of despair and leaving a trail of shattered souls in their wake. Had you only been privy to their true nature from the outset, you would have barred the door against their pernicious influence. Narcissists thrive on inflicting anguish, leaving devastation in their wake as they flit from one victim to the next. They are acutely aware of the havoc they wreak, yet they persist in their destructive ways. However, inevitably, the consequences of their actions catch up with them, compelling them to confront the grim reality of their deeds. It's undeniably gratifying to witness karma catching up to narcissists, though when you're ensnared in their intricate web of manipulation, such satisfaction may elude you. You may have harbored hopes of them acknowledging their wrongdoing and granting you closure, but let's be honest, narcissists harbor no concern for anyone beyond themselves. When severing ties with a narcissist, anticipate no swift departure on their part. They resemble vultures, biding their time for the opportune moment to discard you when you're most vulnerable. It's their customary modus operandi, perpetually scouting for fresh prey to satiate their insatiable needs. However, resist falling prey to their artifice. At times, a narcissist may wax nostalgic about the shared moments of bliss, but it's all a ploy to maintain their grip on you. In their eyes, you're merely a means to inflate their ego, a glistening trophy to flaunt. For those navigating a divorce with a narcissistic partner, brace yourself for a protracted and agonizing ordeal. They're keenly aware of your worth. They regard you as the epitome of affection, empathy, and adoration, everything necessary for them to feel significant. They won't relinquish their hold easily, prolonging the divorce proceedings to maintain their dominance over you. I don't intend to unsettle you, but it's imperative to grasp the stark reality of dealing with narcissists. They possess an uncanny knack for sapping your vitality and pilfering years of your life, all without you even realizing it. Let's dissect this. When you part ways with a narcissist, they're acutely aware of what they're forfeiting. They grasp precisely the void left in their lives by your absence. Prior to and following you, they had a string of comparisons, always assessing their options. But what you contributed was distinct, irreplaceable. You were their anchor, the steadfast presence in tumultuous times. You stood steadfast, investing in the relationship, while they viewed it as a means to exploit you. They remained oblivious to love, kindness, or stability. To them, you were merely a tool, a conduit for their self-serving desires. Now, post-relationship, guess who comes knocking? Bingo, the narcissist. Ever heard of hoovering? It's their ploy to pull you back into their toxic orbit. Perhaps they lack alternatives or crave more of what you offered, your unwavering support, your emotional availability. You fueled their fragile ego. They recognized how you buoyed their self-esteem, aided them financially, and lent an ear, no questions asked. So, when they attempt to ensnare you once more, remember, it's all a ruse to entangle you in their game of manipulation and torment. They hunger for another dose of control over you, employing any means to ensnare you. It's grim, but regrettably, it's their playbook. Let's be honest, will a narcissist ever reflect and acknowledge their missteps? They may glimpse back and lament their loss. But admitting fault? Unlikely. In their view, they perpetually occupy the superior pedestal, devoid of blame. Seriously, how many times did they genuinely apologize? How often did you witness authentic remorse, not just a facade? They made promises of change, pleaded for another chance, but it was all hollow promises. In the end, you invested your heart and soul into the relationship, and they callously devoured it, leaving you with nothing but emptiness. Listen closely. In the beginning, everything raced at breakneck speed because they needed to ensnare you in their manipulative web. But as time wore on, their responses dwindled, leaving you bewildered. Did they lose interest? Find someone new? It's anyone's guess. What's crystal clear is that if a relationship seems too flawless, it's likely a trap. Once they had you firmly in their grasp, they commenced playing mind games. They possessed an uncanny knack for manipulation, and you fell prey to it time and again. Within moments, you were glued to your phone, eagerly awaiting their messages. Yet, over time, those messages became infrequent, and when they did reply, it was with minimal effort. It felt as though they couldn't be bothered. Meanwhile, they were cozying up to others, pouring their hearts out, while you received only half-hearted responses. Why were you left with mere crumbs while others received the entire feast? The answer is simple: they had already set their sights on their next conquest. They're perpetuating the cycle, just as they did with you, and it won't cease until you break free or they discard you. Sooner or later, the narcissist will come to realize the extent of their losses. Their toxic behavior poisons relationships with their own children, business associates, and acquaintances. People catch on to their schemes and cease extending invitations, and those purported lifelong friends? Don't be deceived by the years. They're likely being utilized by the narcissist to maintain appearances or fulfill their own selfish desires. But the facade can't last forever. Sooner or later, it crumbles, and people begin to glimpse the true colors beneath. They leave a trail of shattered relationships in their wake. Sooner or later, it's just their modus operandi. Ever pondered why some individuals fail to see through a narcissist's charade? Well, there are a couple of explanations. Perhaps they do perceive it but opt to remain silent to avoid becoming the next victim. Or maybe they simply don't spend enough time in the narcissist's company to uncover the truth. It's as straightforward as that. The bulk of the abuse occurs when you're alone with the narcissist, whether in the car or at home. That's when their true nature emerges, and they transform into a complete nightmare. But in public? Oh, they're all smiles and charm, desperate to maintain their illusion as the epitome of perfection. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, they unleash all manner of abuse upon you, emotional, spiritual, financial, you name it. Yet deep down, they're aware they've lost you. They'll never admit it, though. They're too busy convincing themselves they're superior to everyone else. They understood your worth, yet they treated you with disdain. But guess what? You're stronger now than ever before. You emerged from the ashes like a boss, shining brighter and more resilient than ever. Now it's game over for the narcissist. While they're out there wreaking havoc on unsuspecting victims, you're living your best life. Deep down, they'll come to realize their colossal blunder. Because that's exactly what it was. They let go of someone truly remarkable. So hold your head high, stay true to yourself, and never doubt your worth. You've got this, and you're not alone. Let the journey to healing commence, my friend.